video it seems, huh? Back again, obviously with the title. This kind of piggybacks off of the previous video that I just made about Strive. Obviously in my previous video we were talking about concerns about Strive, delays and blah blah blah, no open beta test, and yet here we are with the Guilty Gear Strive open beta test that they just announced. Imagine just announcing that after I made that video. Man, kind of like ahead of the curve or something, huh? Anyway, feeling myself there. Let me not even get into that. But an open beta test is definitely happening alongside something else after this I will mention. So let's take a look at what's going on with this open beta test. Nice, thanks ArcSys. Schedule. For customers who pre-order the digital version of the PS4, PS5 versions, you will get the open beta starting February 17th. Open beta test will be there for download who pre-order the digital version of the game. So if you get the digital version of Guilty Gear, you will have access to this because the physical version won't be available until release. So you won't be able to do anything with that. From what it seems to me. Let's see, the game cannot be played till the 17th when the servers open. Hey. So yeah, you gotta have the standard, deluxe, or ultimate. Basically, as long as you have the digital version, you'll be able to get it. They give you links here to go get either version. I've already pre-ordered mine. I have the PS5 Ultimate and I have the PS4 Deluxe. Now you're probably like, why'd you buy it twice? Why would you buy it twice, Kensou? Here's a hint. I'm a fan. Big fan. Very, very big fan. That's why. Now let's continue. So, general participants will be able to play on the 18th to the 21st. Pretty much no different than the pre-order. Pre-order seems to get you in there a day earlier, so that's pretty cool. So I would obviously suggest that you pre-order it if you want to get in there early. Pretty cool. Open beta test will be available to download on February 18th. So that's across the board, PS4 and PS5 store. You know, jump on it. The playable characters, everyone with the exception of Anji and the last character. So that's pretty cool. So that means I get to play some Giovanna. And I definitely want to try out just everyone. I want to see what's new, right? Can't wait to play. So the available modes. Now this right here is pretty much akin to what they did with Revelator back when they released it on the PS4. They gave you everything here: versus mode, training mode. I think the tutorial mode was playable also, but they didn't, supply it online. Which this is the first time that they've done this now, because with Revelator 1, Revelator 2, and the test for Exert Sign, all three of those or whatever, like they were not they didn't have online. And in fact, the Excerpt one only lets you play as Sol and Kai, and you only played arcade mode. And there was no versus mode. I think you could, there was tutorial mode, so you could sit there and practice combos in tutorial mode, but it was only arcade mode and like tutorial. So you had a pseudo training mode for that matter. But this is the first time you're gonna be able to have online. Like, whoa. Thanks, ArcSys. Thank you. But the best part about online, right here, this beta uses rollback netcode for online match connections. Rollback, you say? No more delay? We can use the netcode that everyone's been wanting and asking for every single fighting game? You mean I get to play Guilty Gear potentially across the globe? This is great. This is good news. I'm very happy for this. Once again, thank you, ArcSys. Thank you for letting us get this rollback netcode beta test that everyone's been asking for, everyone's been concerned about not getting. We're able to do it now. Thank you. Let's move forward. So here they explain what the rollback stuff is here. The milliseconds MS refers to the ping response that changes depending on your network connection and distance between you and your opponent. The match will be smoother the lower this number is. See, look at them explaining to the people how it works. Man, ArcSys, thank you. Rollback frames refers to the average number of rollback frames during a set period of time. This number increases the worse the connection between you and your opponent is. When this number gets too high, the match can be difficult to display. Thank you. Detailed. When reporting your impressions or errors encountered during the online matches, please include the numbers detailed above in your report. In order to perform the network test with a variety of connections, the beta test will not include features such as connection compatibility display before the match or matchmaking filtered on connection string. Now look, they're giving us something we can actually test and give them actual feedback too. Like that's, thank you, right? Now see, remember the part in the previous video where I talked about community? It is your job, if you're playing this beta test, to let them know these numbers so they can make it better before release. Right? I admit we're in February, there may or may not be so much they can do, but that doesn't mean that it won't help impact a future update. This is the stuff that we need, right? This is stuff that we need to do. So it is, I'm telling you guys, please, during this test, be sure to give them as much feedback as possible to make this better. They're telling you to do it here in this link, do it. This is one of the best ways we can make this better and make the online experience better for everyone that has these, worrying concerns about it, right? So come on, do your part. I'm gonna be doing my part. Do your part. Come on, join me and help them. All right. More or less for me, more for them. You want a better experience, right? So just help them out. Little nudge. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on, shall we? And they just leave you with some notes here. Can only be played during the test period of time. Content varies from the final release version. See, it is explicit. It is explicit here. Okay, the open beta test content varies from the finalized release version. I'm gonna say it for the one time. The open beta test content varies from the finalized release version. See, they're letting you know this isn't the final build. Okay, this is just right now. This version, it's cool. Okay. And network connection is required to play the test, of course. Oh, so you gotta even be on, so you have to be on PSN even if you intend to play offline. That's okay. Obviously you can't transfer your save data over, PS Plus membership is not required to play online multiplayer in the open beta test. Ooh, that's interesting. So you don't need a PS Plus membership to play on online multiplayer. Keep that in mind. That's an interesting one. PlayStation Plus membership is not required to play online multiplayer. See, so they're not, being shy about this. They want everyone to test it. This is huge. That had to be a big, thing to kind of get through to Sony. So, we're in a good spot here. I like this. This is good. That's a really good thing there. So, yay on ArcSys. Good stuff. Now comes a little something that I had mentioned literally in my last video, and also I said it in my community post recently about content creator programs for ArcSys, and I even tweeted this out to ArcSys. Have you guys considered content creator programs? I do think that is a great way to market. It is also a great way to get in tune with your community and the people who are really pushing your games, really creating awesome content, because there's tons of awesome content creators out there for their games. Either ArcSys is tapping my my wires, or they're watching my videos or something, or maybe they take heed to my tweet. I don't think it happened overnight, but let's just say I'm feeling myself on this one. But in me mentioning that, and there's a lot of people that agree that they should have content creator programs, they decided to do one, and it is absolutely amazing. Actually, the only downside I think is it's only for Japan, so I'm not sure what's gonna go down with that, but we can take a look at it, right? So this is their content creator page. Large recruitment for basically their special experience campaign. And remember what I told you guys about marketing. Anything revolving around stuff like this, it is a marketing campaign. Keep that in mind. This happens all the time in business. So they're looking for streamers who can support Guilty Gear Strive. Those who will win will be available to play the pre-free trial version open beta test, usually held from the 19th and the 18th. So February 16th, you'll be able to play it earlier. That's what it seems. Basically from the 16th through the 21st. That's huge. That's huge. That is a huge amount of time, to help grow the game, help talk about it, especially with what characters that are available to be played, right? So, and they even say your track record as a fighting game player is no problem. We look forward to receiving applications from those who can enjoy playing the game. Please read the application guidelines below and apply by all means. Now, obviously, this is kind of their guidelines surrounding this. You know, this is pretty cool. You know, this is pretty freaking cool. You're probably thinking to yourself, man, that's pretty cool, man. I'm really glad to see artists doing something like this, right? Me too. Am I gonna apply for this despite living in America? Absolutely. It would make no sense for me not to at least throw my hat in the arena. You know, if they do it for the American one, hey, I'll throw my hat in there again. You know, this is my favorite. You know, this is my favorite fighting game. You know, if I can help participate in building the community, growing the community with them through this kind of program, you know, hey, I'm in there. I'm in there like swimwear, y'all. And obviously, it'd be nice to get a little bit of support, you know, a little bit of backing from you guys on that, you know. Hey, Arxis, you know, support your boy, you know. But either way, jokes aside, you know, hey, this is what's going down right now. I'm really happy to see it. Thank you guys for watching this video. And as a reminder, you know, a lot of people who watch my videos are actually not subscribed to the channel or following the channel. I would encourage you to do so you can stay up to date with anything and everything that I do here on this channel. So, you know, it takes no time. Just hit the subscribe, maybe even the notification bell, so you just don't miss out on nothing, because I'm covering everything that possible regarding this game. And we're keeping the positivity high for the game, all right? So, that being said, let me go ahead and get up out of here. I will catch you guys in the next video. And stay excited for Strive, man. We got a beta on the way. We're gonna, hey, hopefully I can get some games in with you guys, you know? Hopefully I can get into some games in this beta with you guys, because I would love to play against you guys and learn a thing or two, or maybe even teach you something, you know, before the game comes out, if at all possible. But either way, let me not take up any more of your time, you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, stay safe in these COVID streets, and deuces, gooses.